Are you afraid of performing or singing in front of others? Maybe you've performed before and you had all of the stage fright symptoms, the shaky knees and the shallow breath and the tight chest. Or maybe you've never performed before because, holy cow, that is way too scary of an endeavor. Now, if this is you, I am so happy that you're here because in this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple and effective ways to overcome your fear of singing in front of others. Because let's be honest, singing is a vulnerable experience, but holy cow, is it so magical when you can share your gifts with other people. So these are things that you can apply to anything, whether it's karaoke night, or maybe it's a big performance, or maybe it's just for a small gathering of people who want to hear you sing. These tools are going to help you bust your singing fears and sing with confidence. I'm your voice coach, Allie Tyler, the founder of The Whole Voice, and it is my mission to bring singing as a self-care tool to anybody and everybody who wants to discover and express their voice, because everyone is capable of singing and experiencing their own creative flow. So what stops people from doing something that feels good? Something like singing. Well, of course it's going to be the #1 mind trick of all, which is Mr. Fear, right? Because even if you practice something a million times, there is something really terrifying about doing it in front of other people, about showing it in front of other people. And that makes a lot of sense because anything that puts us outside of our comfort zone, especially something like singing, where it's a part of us, is sure to make us react. And this reaction is called the fight or flight reaction. It's that reaction in our body that says, we're in danger. And this is a reaction that's developed through human evolution because of our hunting and gathering days, when we actually were in danger for our lives. Now, we're not in danger for our lives when we perform in front of others. So we have to reprogram our mind so that it can relieve anxiety and we can bust through that fear and perform with confidence. So here are 3 ways that you can turn your fear into flow. Tool number 1, get weird. Oh yeah, I love this one because we have to show our ego that it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be seen in your wholeness, your flaws and your cracks and all. I love assigning the homework of getting weird with my voice students because performing, creating, making, connecting, flowing, they all require us to let go of the proving, to release that negative self-talk, to get acclimated with the discomfort, and to stop, no, seriously, stop caring what other people think. And what better way to do that than to get weird? So for this assignment, all you have to do is be silly. You get to scream and dance and roll on the floor and do weird things. Maybe you pull out your hairbrush and you channel your old, 8-year-old self and singing real hard in the hairbrush. Or maybe you make weird animal noises. Whatever it is, you get to be weird and get silly and get out of your body. The point is really to get out of your own way and let your ego know that it's safe to be uncomfortable. It's safe to get out of your comfort zone. So that way, when you're performing in front of others, you've already practiced that feeling and it doesn't actually feel that scary. Tool number 2, connect to your breath. A great way to calm your nervous system down is through breathing. And more specifically, I'm talking about conscious breathing. And if you haven't checked out my video on the power of conscious breathing, be sure to go check that out. It is so essential for singing and creating and performing and health and wellness and, like living. So there are actually hundreds of breathwork exercises that you can choose from, but a really simple and effective one that you can do at any point, whether it's on stage or off stage, is simply noticing and deepening. Now, to notice something means that you are changing it. Science proves this, right? But it's just a matter of consciousness and mindfulness to just notice the patterns that you're holding tension, or maybe notice where you are breathing. I'm talking about natural breathing and how many seconds of an inhale and an exhale that you have. So just sitting right where you are, just start to notice your breath. And then the second step is to deepen it. Begin to lower your breath and release your shoulders. Begin to slow your breath down. Feeling a nice expansion on the inhale and the exhale. Do this for 1 minute. Now, just 1 minute. 1 minute! Just put a timer on your phone and set it for 1 minute. And I promise you, you're going to feel a tremendous difference just by noticing and deepening. Not only is this helpful for mindfulness and meditation practice and all of that good stuff, but we are physically recalibrating your nervous system, that fight or flight reaction I was talking about earlier. And when you start to do this, you are truly immediately calming down your system. Tool number 3, visualization. This is an amazing practice to help you feel and experience something that may not even be real. What? I know, crazy. It's actually kind of like dreaming. It's basically the functionality of the prefrontal cortex in our brain, which is the imagination station, and you can essentially trick your body and mind into thinking that something is real when it's actually not. Now, this is an amazing tool for cultivating positive experiences and manifesting. So when you're nervous about singing in front of others, let's try this exercise. So you're just going to kind of get still, close your eyes, and begin to take a couple of deep breaths into your body. And imagine singing in front of others. What do you want to feel when you're singing? How do you want to feel in your body? How do you want your voice to sound? What are you wearing? What are you singing? What energy do you have in your performance? Just feel this in your body and really get very specific in this painting that you've created for yourself. And if you did that exercise with me, you can go ahead and open your eyes. This is a great tool and you can use it as many times as you want to. I personally use visualization all the time for any big performance so I can really feel in my body what it feels like to feel good, not feel scared, right? We want to train our body and our mind. We're reprogramming that fight or flight reaction. So use visualization as much as you can. Get super specific and detailed with the imagery and what it really feels like in your body. And then when you do it in front of people for real, your body thinks that it was already done because you had already imagined it for yourself. The most important thing to remember when you put yourself out there, whether it's singing or performing or anything really, is that people are innately attracted to authenticity. We want to see the real you. We want to see you come to life because when you do that, we connect with you. We empathize. We lean in with our hearts. And the real intimate connection is through human experience, not a perfected performance. So release that fear and get back into what feels good and know that you authentically sharing your voice is a gift that the world so badly needs. So I hope that these 3 ways help you combat that fear so that you can fully express your whole voice. I can't wait to hear about it. Let me know how it goes, and I will see you in the next video.